We don't want you to be empty-handed at your next party, so we just have to bring a little treat along. Chewy chocolate macaroons is what we're talking about today. It's as good as it gets in the holiday season, and Chef Christopher Gross from Christopher's and Crush Lounge is here with the recipe. Good morning.
Pleasure to be here. So we were going to make something pretty simple. Doesn't take a lot of time to do, and it's something we're serving on one of our next wine dinners next week and for New Year's Eve. So it's simply egg whites.
Fluffed up.
And we whip them up stiff, and as they start to get like 3/4 stiff, you can add just a pinch of sugar, and that helps them come up a little bit better. And then one of the important things in doing the macaroons is that you have your almond powder sifted.
Almond powder? I've never worked with that.
Well, to do it, you can do it in your food processor at home, and you just take sugar and the almonds and puree it, and then you sift it.
And it's very fine. Okay. Good.
So it should almost go, see how it goes through there like that?
Sure, yeah.
So we just put that in there with the sugar.
Ideally, should it have all gone through the sifter? Or just at one point you need to sift it?
You just, once you powder it, you sift it to make sure you don't have any large pieces of almond in it, because you want it to be fairly smooth.
So as long as you've sifted it once, it doesn't matter if when you put it into the fluffed eggs? Okay.
And then we're doing ones with cocoa. So we're going to just put some cocoa in there. And here, you got to smell that. Open that up. That's great.
What is this?
Well, you'll know.
Chocolate?
Oh, no. Vanilla.
It just smells sweet to me.
That's, we use so many vanilla beans and for stuff that we save all the beans after we use them, and then, rinse them off because we might make vanilla cream or something like that. And then we dry them out and we put those in the food processor.
I was a little thrown because they're brown, but the bean actually is brown, so.
Because they're so expensive, and then once you powder them, they have that wonderful nose. Yeah, we could put some of those in too, and I was just going to use it to dust the plate.
Okay.
But at this point, we just put this here. See how I got the pastry bag in here?
Okay, this is, well, let's show. There's a little container, okay.
So you can just put it in a tin can or, a vase or something, so it's easy.
Now, is this the way it's supposed to look? Point that at that camera right there in terms of how much you've blended that.
I could have mixed it a little more.
Okay, so we're looking for it to be really completely
Yeah, but we want to be gentle with it too.
Okay.
Because we don't want it to go flat.
Okay.
Well, we actually are going to make it go a little flat, so we pipe them out and leave a little space. And then once you do this...
This is the correct consistency. I mean, things with TV are always so off. Yeah. Just in case someone's really going to go back and look at this video, which, by the way, you can on SonoraLiving.com. Go back and...
Consistency is fine, but at this point, then you slam it down to flatten them out. Just like that, so you get them nice and flat, and then they go into the oven.
Got it.
And then, I'm just going to take that around there. Then once they come out of the oven, this is kind of...
How long in the oven, at what temperature?
They take about 350 to 400 degrees, depending on your oven. And then once they get a little smooth on top, and they see how they kind of rise up a little bit here? Then you take them out, and then you can take them off the pan with a spatula, and you can stick them together. Or we're going to do like a little millefeuille out of it, or a little dessert. We're going to put whipped cream that I already have whipped up and fruit, and then decorate the plate with some raspberry sauce and mint and berries.
So we said 350 to 400 for how long?
About 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes, okay. Very good.
So just so they're smooth and
delicious.
On top, and they'll be a little soft.
Okay.
So. And then the other thing for the color ones, just go out and buy the freeze-dried fruit, like snacks for kids and stuff, and you put those in your little food processor and you turn them into powder so you can make raspberry, strawberry, whatever flavor there is.